when Robert got his value builder score? What was your interpretation of the results?
I think there were so many things that Robert was doing well and continues to do well. From my perspective, I needed to take a deeper dive into some of the elements just to see, for example, why his growth potential score was sitting at average. I assumed it would be higher. I wanted to really talk to him about the recurring revenue, hierarchy of recurring revenue. I felt like his monopoly control score should have been a little higher, and I expected his hub and spoke and customer satisfaction scores to be high. So I didn't see any real red flags, but I did see enough where there could be incremental improvement if he was willing to take the time to go through the steps in each module and do the work and do the planning and do the action items and so on.
And there's a lot there to unpack. If we just take a look at the hierarchy of recurring revenue as an example, it's one of these things where obviously, as you said, Robert, like the city or GC, general contractors or whatever, they come in, they either say, great, can you do this one job, or can you bid on this one project? You do it, and then that's it, right? You get paid, and you don't know if they're going to come back again. You don't know when they're going to come back. You don't know for how much they're going to come back. And I think that's just the nature of project-based work, like what you have. You got a 0. How did you feel about that? Did you agree with it, or were you sitting there, wait a second, this doesn't look quite right to me?
Sam, I didn't quite agree with it, but after further discussion, I'll live with it. So on the environmental side, we have what is called we put a notice in for the state for an entire year. And that will be, say, a building owner downtown Chicago, if they have asbestos, we can put a notification in, and every time that they run into any asbestos, they call us, we already have the notification, and we go to work. That is a preferred customer. That doesn't equate to this module, okay, or this example, but I feel that's more of a recurring revenue, but it's not a true recurring revenue. But in our market, it's good.
It's as good as you're going to get, almost.
Yeah.
And so how exclusive is that group? Like, what do you have to do to put in the notice to the city to maintain that? Can I do it?
You have to be licensed with the state. You have to be asked by the building owner, of course, and that's where our working relationship works. They feel comfortable with us. We've got hospitals. That's it. You're our guy. Go to work. So those are things that we really strive for.